welcome back. So this is part 2 to how to stop overthinking, over worrying and over anxious. So if you haven't checked part 1 out, make sure you check part 1 out first and actually implement that. Because that is a very, very good technique. You don't have to be no Zen master. Some monk who does it for 3 hours a day. You can just do it for 3 minutes every single day, or whenever you're overthinking, just do it. Just go into a quiet place and just meditate for 3 minutes. It will absolutely help you out. If you are an overthinker, it's really helped me out at, with my overthinking. I don't really overthink that much now, to be honest. Unless a situation pops up or something in life. So this is more like practical things that you can do. So that's more like a mindset, spiritual sort of thing. This is more physical, practical things that you can do. So number 1 is you can just make sure though the room is empty. There's no obstacles. Make sure the kids are in bed if you've got kids. Make sure the dogs and the cats are all away. No one's there. And it's just literally walking backwards fast. Alright. What this does, it puts your mind and your body in a state of like what's going on sort of thing. Alright. So you're not really concentrating on what you're overthinking about, because you're worried about what's behind you. Because your brain, you don't know what's behind you. Alright. Even though you can look what's behind you, it still can be out of the ordinary. Alright. And that's what's happening. I don't know the exact science why this works, but try it, okay? Another thing that you can do, and this is something that also is like similar sort of thing with your mind having to control, not control, like concentrate on something, is I don't know if you've ever tried doing something with your left hand, like sort of like brushing your teeth with your left hand. Try brushing your teeth with the opposite hand. So for me, I'm right-handed, so I'll brush my teeth, for 2 minutes with my right hand, and then for 20 seconds I'll do it with the left hand. What this does, it makes my mind concentrate on that, on brushing my teeth with the left hand. With your right, you don't have to concentrate, you can just do it automatically, easy. Try it with your opposite hand, and you do have to really concentrate on getting, making sure it's right and everything. It's same with like writing with your left hand. If you write with your opposite hand, you've got to really try and do it. So that's another thing that you can do, and it sort of like stops the overthinking at that time. So there's 2 or 3 things. Another thing that you can do is just literally go for a walk. Get your shoes on, get your coat on, depending on the weather, and go for a walk. So if you're at home, or wherever you are, and you're just overthinking, you're not doing anything to change that situation, whether it's mindset or anything, if you go and put something on TV that's just negative, that's just going to add and amplify that overthinking and over worrying. Whereas if you take it out and go for a walk and get in the environment, you might be hearing birds singing, or you might just pass people and just say hi or whatever, or they might say hi to you, or something might like lift your mood sort of thing, and your overthinking does sort of go away on that walk, and you can sometimes analyse it a bit better what you're thinking about. That's what I found anyway. Another thing that you can do, obviously, make sure they do care about you. So it could be your kid or your parent or a family member or a best mate or whatever. Just ring them. Phone them, tell them what you're overthinking about, and this worked magic for me, because I'll say an example. I won't say the situation, but for an example, I was really over worried and thinking about this situation. This was about a year ago, really thinking about it, thinking all the things that's going to happen. This is going to happen. Is this going to happen? Is it? So I rung someone, and I told them what's going on and what I'm thinking about, and then they literally said, "What are you worried about that for? Stop worrying about that. It's not going to happen. What are you worried for? What are you thinking about? Just leave it." And believe it or not, it didn't even happen, and it didn't even matter. But I really put a lot of attention and energy into that, thinking this is going to happen, and it never did. Nothing ever happened from it. And that's what I'm saying. What you're thinking about now, people might just think that's not going to happen, yeah? Don't worry about if it's gone, if it's the past, it's the past. You can't do nothing about the past. No one can. Yeah? If it's the future, yeah, it might not happen. Believe it or not, come to that conclusion that it might not happen. And it probably won't. Alright? So there's another thing that you can do. Another thing that you can do, you probably won't like this one, but it's have a cold shower, yeah? Just for 3 minutes, yeah? So have your normal shower, yeah? Your normal hot shower or whatever you have, and shower yourself, wash yourself and everything, and then just do it for 2 minutes, cold, whack the cold on, yeah? And stay in that, and then that'll ease your mind and ease your overthinking, I promise you, yeah? Probably you won't want to do that one though, alright? Another thing that you can do is so you've got the walking backwards, you've got the brushing teeth, you've got the walking, you've got the phoning someone, having a cold shower. Another thing that you can do is an old school one, which is just literally writing down what you're overthinking about. Yeah, get a pen and paper and write it down, or do it on your phone on notes. Everything that you're overthinking about, clear your mind on there. Another thing that you can do, which is absolutely amazing and has worked wonders for me, you sat there overthinking now, if you are, yeah, you might be just watching this for a bit of knowledge in case you do end up overthinking, but you just sat there, let's say you're overthinking now, alright, sit there for a minute and think, yeah, literally think about a memory, a good happy memory. It can be what you had personally, or what you had with your kids, or what you've had with your pet, or what you've had with your parents, yeah? On holiday, it could be a nice memory on holiday that happened on holiday, alright? So think literally for a minute of that time and that place. Go to that time and go to that place. You can close your eyes if it helps, yeah? And this, I promise you, will be magic, yeah? This is the key, yeah? To help with your overthinking, alright? So try all them things, there you go, so try all them and let me know if it does work, alright? So if you've enjoyed this video, I know it's been a long one, but obviously I've cracked out a load at once basically. Pop a like on it, yeah? And obviously if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more. And then obviously if you think this can benefit any overthinkers, if there's any overthinkers that you know, alright, send this to them because I promise it will help them, alright? Right, take care, see you in the next one, which is part 3 to overthinking. See you now, bye.